Hey. Bro, we got our own theme song. We got a theme song. Check out my ring. Hey. Bro, we got a theme song. I know y'all heard it.
Absolutely.
I know y'all heard it, man. It is so, man, shout out to my girl. You know I was going to lay the vocals, right?
No.
I was going to do the vocals, but I had to find somebody more beastie than me. Man, I'm not even going to give it to y'all right now.
It was my girl,
yes,
Marion Shaw.
Oh my God,
Shout out to you. Somebody thought it was me singing, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, and tell me how it happened. How'd it happen?
Man, listen, so I text my girl. I was like, hey, girl, so
yeah.
you know we got some things coming up.
You know what I mean?
I was trying to see if you put your little stamp on the theme song.
Yeah.
Bruh. 30 minutes later, this girl came back with she was hitting the old school. It's sitting at the
Hey. Man, she killed it.
Shout out to you,
man.
Mary. We appreciate you so much.
Hold on. Not just her.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Faith Media, my boy Lizzo. Bro, this dude is such a beast.
He is.
Such a beast, man. Lizzo be so far in the background, I can't even find a picture of him. I mean, that boy be on audio, video, pictures. Hey, shout out to Big Faith Media, bro.
Absolutely.
That boy is killing it, man.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
your
Bishop.
stamp on it too.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you ready to get started?
Let's get started, man. All right, guys. Well, today, we just want to welcome you guys back to our channel. Of course, you know, we gonna start off right, you know, theme song and all, you know what I mean? We big time.
Yeah.
But today we wanted to talk about getting things together. You know, we're big about helping people and giving back. Like, we just have a heart to help people. And as you know, we always, you know, if we own something, we're gonna put you on it. And that's really what we want to do. But first, before we do anything, we wanted to let you guys in on a little secret. Kind of our secret sauce, you could say.
Yep, absolutely.
Every year, or at the end of every year, we come together and we build our foundation for the next year coming forward.
Yep.
And what that looks like is kind of like a retreat. You know what I mean? We kind of lock in, have some family time. We talk about what happened this year. You know, 2020 was crazy, so we had a lot to talk about.
We had a lot going on in 2020.
A lot going on. And, you know, what we do is we kind of set the foundation again for the year 2021 coming forward. We lock in again, and then we just go over our goals.
Absolutely. Goals are a big deal.
Yes.
We weren't, you know, like we didn't, I personally, don't even laugh. Okay,
you good.
I personally, I've always had goals, but actually sitting down and really going through those goals and what I want that to look like, that was never really my thing. And
go ahead. I'm listening. I'm
with
you.
I'm on this side listening.
I'm on this side listening. Let me put my leg up.
I mean, I'm just saying, but like with us, like we decided a few years ago together that we were going to literally sit down, write the vision, make it plain. Okay?
Yes,
I mean, at the end of the day,
you better say that scripture, girl.
I got church a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, but for real, like we definitely believe that if you write down your vision and make it plain, that is something that will manifest through prayer, through fasting. So those are things that we really care about, and we genuinely want people to understand that, you know, our circle of friends, they know our story, but we're trying to give our story to you, and like this is literally where we start.
Yes, every year.
We start here.
Every year. Yeah. And just like she said, man, for me, this was big for me because I needed us to be together foundationally. You know, a house divided can't stand is what they say.
Right.
That's what they say. But honestly, man, when we started doing this, we got on such one accord, and we made clear goals. A lot of times you guys might find out that you have your own goals, but you're not telling anybody. You're not even telling the person that's supposed to help you accomplish those goals. Helpmates.
Absolutely.
I'm yours too, though. We help each other. See now when you got two brains together, stuff goes a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
And faster.
It does.
And faster.
It does. It's a big deal, guys. And like we decided to kind of do this, even though it's not the beginning of the year. We've already done ours, but we want to share that with you. It's never too late.
Never.
You can do your goals in June. Maybe you need to regroup.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so we wanted to talk about that, and we didn't want to just make it like it's a goals video. Okay. We're really just having that conversation with you, giving you some ideas to maybe bring home to your family. Maybe you do it already, and then you guys can leave in the chat some things that maybe we can use as well.
Yeah. We're open. Please. We want to grow. We want to grow.
We do. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. So
honestly, with the goals, let's just make it simple. We came up with 3 topics that we wanted to kind of center our goals around. And the first was family, of course. We have family goals. We have personal goals. And then we have relationship goals. So with those 3 things, we just set out to make those the main hub of things that we're going to focus on. Those are the 3 things that we want to focus on in our family. We actually even have a family mission. You know what I mean? You guys should definitely come up with that. A wise man once told me, hey, as a husband, if I go to your wife and ask her what's the goal for your house and she doesn't know, you've already failed. Let that sink in.
Okay.
Let that sink in.
Come on, wise man.
I know. So as long as it took me time to get us on one accord and focus.
It didn't take that long.
But we there, you know. Hopefully I haven't failed you, Ashley.
No, he is such an amazing husband. I'm not even playing.
I didn't even have to put my hands on her for her to say that. Look at you. See, I'm doing something.
See, I already. So.
That was Halloween.
Sorry.
Okay. Let's come back. Okay. Family goals. So when we talked about family goals, we talked about together and what we wanted our family to be and look like. So we came up with some words to kind of, help us talk or think about who we wanted to be.
Who we aspire to be, who we want to be, genuinely inside. And then when people talk about our family, we want them to think of these words when they describe us, right? Yeah. So I'll just go over, we can just kind of go back off each other, some of those words. So one of the first words that we came up with that we wanted our family to be was loving.
Yes.
That loving is not just, of course, between ourselves. We want our kids to feel love. We personally want to feel love. Yes. And we want the people in our community, the people that we interact with every single day, we want them to feel loved. Physically, verbally, literally saying, I love you.
Me?
I love you. Yes. Okay. And just like our kids, making sure that they tell us and each other that they love each other. Yeah. And actually showing their love now. You know, Nyla, she has a little work to do.
Sour Patch.
She's a Sour Patch kid. We'll talk about her later. But loving and taking care of each other.
Yes. The next one was just being close. Simply as us being close, not just, close right here, but just close, as a family unit, really getting to know each other and just loving each other. And this is for our children and us, man. We just want to be a tight-knit unit.
We decided that we were actually going to, one thing that would help us be close is to just spend quality time with each other. I mean, we really didn't have a choice last year.
At all.
On that closeness stuff, okay? Yeah. But we were able to really kind of tap in and really just trying to get to know each other's personality and being like, okay, because you don't know people's personality until you're around them, 24/7 sometimes.
And it's definitely something that we wanted to keep going because we saw a lot of that. We really got that opportunity to spend the time with our children and really get to know them and put our stamp on them. I mean, think about it. How many times are they at school for the majority of the day and you don't know what's going on?
Right.
So it's kind of a blessing really getting to spend that time with them and be close with them and then kind of shaping them and who we wanted them to be as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So we got loving. We're wanting to be close. Another big thing for us is being considerate. Considerate. Huh? So I'm gonna make sure that we have a definition of considerate down here. Okay?
Check that definition.
Being considerate, that's a big deal because when you're being considerate, you're actually considering the other people's feelings. Okay, so making sure that you're vocal about it, making sure that you're communicating your thoughts and your actions to people to make sure that they know. What would be your take on being considerate?
I think you said it. Really just textbook definition of being considerate, man. Just thinking about somebody else before yourself sometimes. Absolutely. And just keeping it that simple.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. The next thing was giving. Yeah, we're such big givers. Like me personally, it's in my heart to give. Like I get you need the shirt. Do you need it? Do you need it? I get it to you right now.
Yeah, I want it. Go ahead.
I get to you. Just playing. But no, man, and just really teaching our family to give, not just tithing, but also being a good humanitarian, man, and just give back. We've been blessed with so much. Yeah. Even now, man, we want to give back to just everybody we can, and not feel like we're giving everything we got and we don't have anything, because the Lord will continue to bless. I'm not going to get on this sermon right now. You'll hear it later.
I'm not going to be a preacher's wife, okay?
Yeah. I don't want to get put out of my house today. So, okay. What's the next word?
My God. So giving, and also before we go to the next one, just making sure that we're teaching our children to give, because that's a big thing, because our kids, they grow up, especially like when we're able to give them things that they not only need, but they want. Sometimes they get caught up in gimme, right? And so it's our job as parents, like our job is to make sure that they know the value of giving back to people and how it makes people feel. Yeah, I mean, but not for real. Like it's a big deal to make sure that every day we're trying to find a way for them to see how important it is to give. Proverbs 22:6, it says, train up a child in the way it should go. Then when he is old, come on, drill team.
What are you going to
do? He will not depart from it. So,
all right.
I mean, obviously, I feel like I'm a giving person, but this one right here, he taught me a whole new meaning of giving, because it doesn't matter who it is, what they need. If he can help, that's something to aspire to. So definitely being a giving person. It's okay. I know I don't give compliments often, but okay. So the last one,
lastly,
is prayer.
Yes. Oh man. Did you know prayer changes things?
What?
Did you know that? Prayer changes things.
Yes.
All right.
It does.
No matter what you're going through, prayer will get you through.
Absolutely.
I told you I wasn't going to preach today. I am not a preacher.
No, he's not. Put that back out. He put it back out there. Okay. That's a whole other inside joke. We'll talk about that later. But one of the biggest things that we wanted to make sure that our family has foundation-wise is prayer. We pray together. We pray here.
We pray together, we stay together.
Absolutely. That's what they say, They say. But even from, the morning to the night, saying the kids, of course, they say their grace, when they go to eat or whatever like that. And even just telling them the importance of it. Because our kids ask us all the time, about God. And so it's because, they're exposed to that and they want to know more. So prayer is definitely the foundation of our family.
Yes. So guys, just to recap those things, we have love. Consideration. Being close. Giving and being prayerful. Yes, guys. So those are our things. Yeah, and those are just 5 simple things you can think about. They don't have to be super immaculate. I'm going to change the world. But if you think about it, though, with those 5 things, we'll change the world one step at a time. And it doesn't. One thing I will say about family goals, that's like, it doesn't matter about married family goals. If you're not married, and you have children, you still, or if you don't have children and you just have your immediate family, your dad, your mom, whatever, that's still goals that you want to still try to reach for whatever type of family unit that you have. So that's one thing I wanted to say. Also, even with the family goals, we do like the regular, okay, how many family trips do we want to take? What do we want our kids to, go for this year? What do we want those experiences to be? And we do talk about that, as well. Like, we didn't really travel last year, obviously. It was bad. You missed those opportunities. Yeah, it was hard. Give them in. Okay. Right. Because that year before, we went in. We were in the passport sign. Here's the passport. But now, so we are definitely. I was just with her. Whatever. But so we definitely wanted to make sure that we include, the things that we just want our children and us to experience as well. So that's really how our family goals are set. Yeah. So let's step into the next goals, which is what we have, personal goals. So this is something that everybody can aspire to. Even though we're married, we have our own separate personal goals. Yeah. one thing that really helped me think about this, I had a friend, she's single, and, you know, as you become an adult, you know, I'm still young, but as you become an adult, you know, you'll see that time just shoots by, man. Like time, the whole year will just shoot by you. And if you don't have any personal goals, you'll miss out on that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So definitely having these personal goals are big. It's big on having your own identity, even inside of a marriage.
Yes.
And it's good to let your partner know because they can help you get there again, like we said originally.
Absolutely.
Helpmates.
Helpmate. This is my helpmate. Where is yours?
No, but even if you're single, it's always good to have friends and coming together.
Yes.
And also
accountability partners.
Accountability partners. Thank you. Yeah, because she don't let me get away with nothing.
Nah. You said you was gonna do X, Y, and Z, but all I see is X.
And she keep me on task. I can't trip. Accountability partner.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
What you trying to say?
Nah, man, I love it.
I didn't like that face.
You didn't even, I was talking to them.
What did y'all see?
Anyway. All right, baby, we trying to help them. This ain't about us right now. We helping them, okay?
You're
Let's get back to it.
You're
Let's
right.
get back to it. So personal goals. They're simple. Wow. Always. Anyway, personal goals. Personal goals are just things that you want to be, things that you aspire to. My personal goals are just things that I want to aspire to or actually be, like, or do. So I want to read more. So I have a personal goal, read one book a month, spend more time with my children, individual time, you know, having that daddy-daughter time, having that daddy-son time, just praying more, being more active in my community, working out. You know, I got to get a little big on them, you know, got to keep them wanting me. You know, so just different things like that. Just different things like that.
Right.
You know, just your own personal goals or even things that you want to accomplish. Like doing this. This is one of our personal goals.
Right.
Well, it was a collaborative goal, but it was definitely one of Ashton's personal goals, and it became one of my goals. You know how the marriage thing works.
My goal becomes his goal.
Yeah.
It happens like that sometimes. I mean, my bad. But I mean, this is something that actually is going to help both of us grow. So to me, it was like, it is a personal goal, but it's also a relationship goal, a family goal. So they may intertwine. It makes sense. So definitely when you're thinking about your personal goals, just think about what's going to make you better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
How is that goal going to affect me and the people around me? Am I going to be able to enhance with this goal? Am I going to be able to help network with this goal?
Okay.
Is it going to be something that, you know, is going to help me financially? Is it going to help me, you know, physically? Because my fitness goals, they come and go. They come and go.
Accountability partner.
Right.
I'm going to make us stick to it.
Hey,
Never
baby,
stick to
look
it.
at the look. Nah.
See, hold on. I never get away with that.
That was on purpose.
I never get away with that. Don't even set me up.
You didn't. I feel like, what do you mean? I mean, thick where? But anyway, so definitely make sure that your personal goals is not only going to help you, but what can it do to help others?
That's good.
That's how I like to see it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So definitely come up with a few for yourself, and it'll definitely change the year for you.
Yeah, share it with people, like we said. Share it with people, because sometimes I'm a little like to myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm to myself, and so if I tell somebody, then it makes it real.
Yeah,
it makes it real.
That's
so
true.
definitely make sure that not only do you hold it to yourself, but give it to somebody else so that they can make you accountable for it.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Relationship
goals. Man, this was one thing that we really had to spend some time on together to really see where we wanted our relationship to go and really what we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
It was a really important thing for us, and a lot of it came from communication.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our biggest goals, just as a couple, as a unit together, communication, just making sure our communication is tight.
Yeah, it has to be, because you know, in a relationship, you want to make sure that you're open, number one, but you're also open to feedback, criticism. Oh, you know how I feel about it. Yes, Lord. But anyway,
pray for it, please.
It does. So like, you literally even
keep going.
Okay, so, but yeah, so communication is huge. And that's why we decided to, you know, make this a part of our goals. Is literally like, we're talking about family, we're talking about this and that ourselves, but then this is the most important thing. You know, we have to make sure that we together are trying to build and grow and keep it tight. You know, keep it tight, because you know, marriage is tough.
It is.
It's tough. I don't care what anybody says. It's tough. And even though we make it look a certain way, you know, transparency, it's tough. You know, and so, I mean, think about the divorce rate. So it's something that you really have to be intentional about with the relationship part. So
and then again, the relationship thing can be on many different fronts. It doesn't just have to be a husband and wife. It could just be relationships with your friends, relationships with other family members. Just thinking about the different relationships you want to cultivate and build for your life to make you better and to help you grow. So those are just a few things that we have in regards to relationships, but there are a lot of different things. Just think about, again, what you want to see, how you want to grow, and just set those goals for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So like with our relationship goals, like we noticed that the biggest goal that we had was communication, and actually being specific about the communication, because you know, you hear all that, the biggest part of a relationship is to communicate. Okay, but what does that mean? Okay, I can talk all day. But what does the communication actually look like? That's big. Like being considerate, like you said, like making sure that, you know, if somebody pops off, both of y'all not popping off. Like that's an actual goal, is to actually listen to your partner or listen to your friend before you respond. Making sure that you're not always the reason why you're arguing. Okay? That's tough. It's tough, ain't it?
Yeah, man, you preaching. Go ahead, you preaching.
I'm just saying, be specific about the communication goal. Yeah. Because, I mean, communication, talk.
Yeah, that's
but
good.
what does that talk look like? That's good. That's big to me.
Yeah, don't do yourself a disservice. Like, dive deep into what that thing is to really make it better and make yourself better.
Yeah, because all you can do is learn from previous situations, things that made you feel a certain way. Yeah. Just bring that into the conversation. I noticed that this, you know, when we talked about this is how you responded. Tell me about that. How can I improve to make sure that you don't feel that way, or I don't feel that way, or something like that? So that's to me.
You teaching today. You teaching today.
It's because I love you, man. I know a lot about love.
Okay. She does.
Oh man, so that's our three main. So we have family, personal, relationship. And so one of the last things that we do whenever we're in our goal setting and everything, we always come up with a word that is going to set the tone for our year. Yeah,
individually. So we come up with our own individual words. So what's your word?
And I'm not gonna lie, I stole that from him. Because he's been doing this, and I was just like, well, that's nice. Yeah, you know, that's cute. That's nice. Let me try. You know, so it definitely got me to thinking about, you know what? That really is like a statement. Like when you just have one word, and I say I'm gonna focus on that for the whole year.
It definitely sets the tone. And what I do is I take that word and I post it everywhere. In my office, in my car, you know, in the bathroom, in the closet. I consistently see that word, and it helps me to know what my focus is. And my word this year is execution. Yeah, okay. Execution. So like everything that I'm doing, I'm in a stage in my life that I feel like anything that I start, I need to finish. So I need to execute. And it's not, I heard something this year, and it was saying that people don't fail, they quit. Yeah. Message. Seriously. So we're built to win, but we're not built to quit. So for me this year, my word is execution. I'm finishing everything I start. And she's gonna hold me accountable.
You doggone right. You gonna make sure. Execute. I'm just gonna walk around. Execute. Did you do it, huh? Did you do it? Because he's gonna do the same thing. So don't think, I get it. I'm a little crazy. Okay, but he is too. He just doesn't show it. I'm okay with being open with my crazy. Okay,
I'm normal.
Okay, so my word for this year is consistency. I have had a struggle. I'm just gonna be real. I have a struggle with being consistent with certain things in my life, and so I felt as though, you know, I'm growing up trying to put my big girl drawers on. Is that what they say? That sound bad.
It's panties, but go ahead.
Oh Lord, not drawers.
It's good.
Oh, I snorted. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. So going back to that, I've always struggled with being consistent in things in my life, and so I felt like in order for me to truly grow, because there's other words that came to mind, and I was like, but I kind of done that. But consistency is like the one that I want to focus on for this year. Just making sure that I'm consistent in everything that I do. Relationship, being a mom, work, friends, church work, just everything. Like I want to be consistent with that. So I mean, guys, if you just really sit down and think about what is one word that you want to define you for the year, I promise you it's gonna be like a game changer.
Yeah, it is. It's very impactful, man. I've had things like action and just different things like that. Just different words. Yeah, discipline, action, legacy. Man, that was a big one. That was a big year. I actually did a lot that year, and it's crazy because my whole year was focused around that one thing. Now, again, I'm not saying just pop out a word out of nowhere. Take some prayer, you know, really sit down and see where God is leading you and where he's moving you and come up with that word. And our pastor does that every year. Oh my God.
Shout out to you,
Shout out to
Pastor
Pastor. Yeah, so many nuggets, man. So many nuggets. And definitely take this on, man. It definitely is a game changer. And I think that's all we had for you guys today.
I think so. I hope you found this video to be not only encouraging, but motivation to really get to it, because I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what happened in 2020. I don't care what has happened so far.
Okay.
And I heard somebody say, I'm done with my 1 month free trial of 2021.
Wow.
So I don't care what has happened so far. That does not mean that you need to give up on what God has for you and what you plan to do moving forward. So I hope this helps. Yes. We are looking forward to other ones. Don't forget, guys, to share, to like, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for already subscribing. I really, we are so excited. We were so excited.
Blown away by the support that we had, man. We just appreciate you guys so much.
So again, thank you again. We're out. Bye.